How's it sound?
Hello and welcome back to our evening tea. I'm Aaron. This is,
Anila?
and we are today going to be talking about how desire is subjective, possibly, or we're going to be talking about if desire is subjective. And my, I guess you could say, thesis is that desire is subjective, but certain things are universal. Beyond desire that is holding kind of like a base level society together and always would because we always have those same needs. But then on top of that, desire is different per person, and a truly lived life would look different per every person if we could have the ability to do that. So that's our topic. We're going to be talking about that and whatever else comes to mind. Whatever else comes up in conversation, and we hope you all will stick along. So, with that, hello, Anila. Yeah, you want me to start? Or you?
You
Yeah.
can start.
Okay. So, the yeah, this is it's a topic I of course think about all the time. If like when the world gets to, and I say when, I don't like saying if anymore. When the world gets to where we want it to be, whether we're still alive or we're long gone and the world has left us behind and then we have to be reborn or we're dead forever, whatever, all those aside, all those details aside, a healthy looking world in such a world, what it would look like is what I think about all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So my thesis is it's based a lot on what we've been talking about lately in this podcast and beyond, about how we should be doing what we want, what we feel is true to ourselves, and not what other people tell us or what has traditionally been done or whatever. So blending those two ideas, it's like, if the world were where we could do whatever we want, would we all be doing the same thing? And I don't think so, right?
Definitely not.
Yeah.
And that's basically like right. Everyone wants to do what they want without any pressure.
Right.
But in some cultures, parents teach their kids to choose the safest option,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's one of the reasons why people are unhappy.
Yeah.
Rather than being able to choose whatever they want, it's also not just cultural, but cultural came from economical and
survival.
social survival
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, and yeah, even like aside, even if everyone is doing the same thing, people still have different values.
Yeah. That's kind of what I mean though. Like if the world were truly like nurturing to where we could actually do what we want to do, we wouldn't be doing all the same thing because of our values.
We wouldn't
Like
want the
we
same
wouldn't want
thing.
the same thing, exactly. I feel like in today, as it is, there's this like generalized ideal in everyone's mind when you're talking to someone else that like, oh, they get it, they want what I want. But I think that ideal kind of comes from the big lacking need that we're all going without, which is like safety and health, survival assurance.
Yeah.
So I think that's the missing piece that makes it seem like everyone would want the same thing, but we don't really want the same thing. We just need the same thing, and then beyond that is details.
Honestly, we also don't need the same thing.
That's true. That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a really good point. Yeah.
So,
We need certain things to exist,
some,
but
like,
we get them
that's
in
what,
different ways.
Yeah, that's what people say. Like, you need companionship to exist,
I
but
mean
that's
food,
not true.
shelter.
You need food, shelter. There are some things.
Water, safety from
But
attack.
That's like a necessity. That's not.
That's what I'm saying.
That's for survival.
Yeah, but we're not even getting that right now.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Even with that, like survival. Let's forget about survival.
Okay.
There are other things that people think are also kind of everyone should do it. Like everyone should get married, everyone should have kids, everyone should do this, and people basically do these things because I have to do it anyways, I might as well do it. Kind of attitude, but that's not true. Most people don't really want to be around other people. Most
Many people don't. Yeah. Especially when there's some pivotal, like some really important things on all of our minds, weighing on all of our minds. Probably companionship for companionship's sake is low on the totem pole for a lot of people.
And like the whole idea of as a kid, like wanting to fit in, is kind of a concept. Like people want to fit in because they want, like, I don't know, there's a lot of things like judgment and all. It's always everyone expecting everyone to be the exact same is where the judgment comes into picture. People are always like talking a lot about someone doing something out of the box in life, and are like, if that person who did something out of the box failed, it's literally you didn't do what is expected. That's why you failed. And that kind of creates a fear in next generations, like because people talk
stepping outside of the box, for sure.
and like people try to do the exact same thing basically, and live unhappy doing things they don't really want, but the society convinces them that's the only way to live, because if you do anything else you're going to struggle.
So it's it's good. So the I think that pretty much clarifies the. You want to say something? Go ahead.
Most people go through basically their whole life without figuring out what they actually really value. What they really want. And I think it's really important for people to be confused.
And figure it out.
Rather than like knowing what they want and then like committing to it for their whole life and then eventually being like, I'm not even happy. It's better for people to not know, but also have this conversation that it's important to know what you enjoy, like what is of value for you.
I think it's
and I think that's the way how you find your purpose. A lot of people struggle with finding purpose, like me.
Everyone. I think it comes after that confusion and finding it. For everyone, which means that no one has it at the start.
And it's also like everyone, like when you see at some people's life, you're like, wow, they have everything, they should be the happiest people on earth, but the person living the life knows if they're happy or not. And
because it's for them, not someone else's.
And then desires. They keep thinking, oh, everyone thinks I have what everyone wants or needs, so why am I not happy? And that's basically how depression starts. My story. Basically what I felt like for a long time. I kept thinking like I should be happy, I have everything that anyone ever wants. But I'm not happy, so I didn't know what. And that made me feel like there's nothing to life. Like, why is everyone...
It's like,
Mm-hmm.
I have a song called Freedom these days, and it says, well, it's the same idea, but a whole different topic. But the analogy is direct, so I'm going to say it. It says, something to the extent of like, this is all, or like, well, it's talking about freedom, right? Worldwide. And it's from my experience. So I'm like, this is it. Like, we're living in what they say in America. They say, everyone says, Americans say, this is the most place you get the most freedom, right? We're the freest country. Like, this is where freedom is, right? And then I was there my whole life, and I was like, it's not that great. Either this isn't freedom, or something's missing, right?
Yeah,
so it's the same idea.
Yeah. I had a thought, but I forgot. You have to. So I was thinking about, conundrum. Most people, like I say, I always live in, like, I'm a walking, talking conundrum because
Contradiction or conundrum? It might be the same thing.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing. I basically want two things at the same time.
Yeah, you're in a conundrum.
Yeah. All the time.
Hopefully those things don't contradict.
Yeah. And I'm always like, I love this, but I also want that a little. So I think the way to figure out is like figuring out which is more important out of those things. Like, one of the things that is something I constantly think about is I love living here, being able to do everything I want to do at my own terms, and not feel like I'm being judged or everybody cares what I'm doing. And like basically living around people that don't know me. But I also really enjoy being in India, where I know a lot of people and it's always like party. But like, as I grew up, I realized a lot of the times I just liked being busy. Not because I am like having fun with people. It's just because I was busy by myself.
That makes sense.
I'm not really making any connection with people. Like in like the parties, it's basically like it's just like what do you call
energy?
Short
Vibe.
Talks.
Oh.
What do you
Small talk.
Small talk. It's just like small talk, basically. Like, all I do when I hang out with my friends or family from before I found myself, I guess, is sometimes we would talk about deep stuff, but it usually is like small talk. Maybe it's because I live here. There's only time for small talk. Or I honestly don't think people think people get the chance to think.
Yeah.
You are so like, yeah, parties are like so big. You meet like hundreds of people every time you go to a party. Sure, that's fun. For me, because I love people. But also, none of those connections, if they're not my family, I don't know anything about them. Even for the fact for them to be my family, the amount of stuff I know about them is so little. It's just ridiculous. Even my brother, who I talk to pretty often, even my parents, I don't think I know anything about what their values are, what they want.
Yeah, I think that's a human
Yeah.
thing, not just you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so don't worry. Maybe worry. Not about what you're doing, but Yeah, I think you nailed it. We don't have the time to.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have the time or space or safety
Mm-hmm.
to get too deep
Mm-hmm.
about much with too many people.
Yeah, and I wonder if probably those people don't want to get too deep,
It's
which
possible.
is fine.
That's how maybe they
Yeah,
react to the
yeah, yeah. But
issue of
I was
safety.
like that.
Not wanting to get too deep.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk about anything I was feeling with anyone,
Mm-hmm.
and I kept doing things in my life to uh just make people feel like they're wrong about me or something. Like it's always been like, oh, they want me to do this, I'm not going to do that, I'll do something else.
Yeah.
It's never like I try different things and be like, oh, this is something I really enjoy, I want to do it. It has always been like, if they're saying I can't do it, I should do it.
And if they're saying you can do it, then you don't feel like doing it.
Or yeah, I don't know. Yeah, definitely. That too.
But why?
I've done.
Why do you think?
Because I never had a conversation about anything with anyone. It has been like, a small passing comment, and
Oh yeah, it doesn't get
it
too deep.
like because I never like had healthy conversations, healthy, deep like disagreement conversations. Every time like it would get to the disagreement phase, you basically change topic or something else happens, so you don't really, or it's like a fight. And then people say, stop, that's fine, now let's move on, and I never got to express stuff, because we just moved on. So I basically had only passing comment to go by, rather than sit and think, is this what I want or anything. It was always self-doubt because everyone else's doubt.
I suppose that doubt that everyone has comes from the same thing, because the world is moving so fast, and we're all trying to keep up, because we have to for survival.
Yeah. And also most people, when they say stuff, they forget it, and they actually probably don't mean it. But the people who receive it definitely take it super seriously.
I'm trying to think. I've had this thing that I've noticed that, like, well after the fact, like if I look back at my memories, they're all either, I'm trying to remember right now, but it's either things other people have said to me that are profound, or things I've said to other people that are profound. I can't remember the other one though. I think it's I remember things people have said to me. I don't really remember anything specifically exact word for word that I've said to people. So yeah, I hear what people are saying.
Exactly, that's the thing. Like,
but I don't know what I'm saying. No, it's that I know what I'm saying enough that in the moment I'm formulating the words around the thought. I don't really care about the words as they come out. I care about if I'm conveying the thought right. So I hear what people say and I care.
Exactly. Everyone hears what people say.
Didn't you just say that they?
No.
We don't.
People don't remember what they themselves say.
That's what you were saying?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
But they remember what others say to them.
I wonder why.
Because like that's basically like everyone thinks judgment. Because I think we take things too seriously when someone else says it. And we say stuff too lightly. Probably not true, but for me, I think I sometimes say stuff that I don't mean just to move the conversation.
Oh, I don't. It's in small talk for sure. Yeah, I do that too. Yeah.
And
that's natural. It's like this person's passing me on the street and they're trying to tell me all these things that I will never care about.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it would be cool to have time for this person, but I don't know them. I'll never see them again.
Yeah, and
Let's
also
just, okay, cool, yeah, great. So you like this thing that I completely disagree with? Oh, that's so cool. Me too. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it feels terrible.
Yeah. And also, like, honestly, it doesn't matter if someone else likes it or not. You should like it.
Yeah. If you do.
Yeah. If you do like it. It can be a topic of common thing you can talk about. But yeah, so I have said stuff just to move the conversation forward and move on. And also, I do say stuff. Sometimes I get carried away and say stuff that I don't mean at all, just to be like
contentious. Like starting a fight thing?
No. Because I think I sometimes don't. I don't know if I still do it, but sometimes I kind of feel like really emotional, and
you shut down, right? And then you just say whatever.
then I don't really listen to what the other person is saying.
Yeah.
You're just wanting to convey what you're trying to say, and you go so extreme that you're not really understanding what you're saying. You actually don't even disagree with it. Like, I don't agree with some of the things I say sometimes.
I go, keep going?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. I can't do that. I get, when I start saying something that I disagree with, you've heard it a million times. I'll start talking and then, well, never mind, actually. And then I'll completely contradict it in the middle of the sentence because I can't do that.
I don't know. Like, I think everything can be a contradiction. I don't think it's like, it's not that I am saying this is correct, this is wrong. I'm just saying I can do something. But honestly, I could. I am a walking, talking contradiction. I can basically bend towards any side. Like, if you give me enough points, I will agree with anything.
I don't know. Maybe sometimes. Me too. I what I'm thinking on that line, for me, is that it's like
But I just don't like some people, and I don't agree with anything they say.
Oh, I can't. I'm not. That's not.
Yeah. Which is bullshit.
Yeah. Sorry.
I just have like this opinion of some people, and then I keep going. Like, I don't know.
Where does the opinion come from? Because it's probably
it's from past conversations
or like things they've done.
Yeah.
Because if we're talking about like public figures, that's pretty easy. Like almost everyone does the same. They're like, oh, that guy I don't like, that politician I don't like, he said something. Well, I'm not. If I listen, it's going to be with a big grain of salt. Right?
I am like so don't want to support something I don't really like.
Yeah.
That
you'll make it earn its way in.
Yeah.
Right? You'll hold it away.
Yeah, like as long as I can, like
unless it really earns a spot in your heart.
One of the examples is GOT7. I love them so much that I don't want anyone else to even gain a tiny percentage of my heart. I don't listen to any other boy group so much, even though I like some of the songs. I don't want to expand. Like I like some of the songs of Stray Kids, which when they release, I listen to them.
Like it's a secret. Like someone's like GOT7's gonna overhear you, or you're gonna overhear yourself. You're gonna be like, I abandoned my 7 boys.
Yeah. So I kind of like, I like some of Stray Kids songs, but I'm like so against liking another group that I don't listen to anything other than one song that comes here and there. And yeah, so that's how I am.
That's interesting.
And I convinced myself that this is it. And then years later, I'll be like, wow, was I being so stupid?
I wonder why, though. I wonder why that would be the case, because it's probably not just blatant or even real stupidity. It's probably some reason that you're like that, and it might be the way it should be.
I think it's like righteousness. I like to support underdog.
Oh yeah, you always. Yeah. I remember when you were first telling me about GOT7, and it was always like, well, you were telling me about them and other people, and it would always be something about how their righteousness is top level, right? And you hear something else, and it's like, I can't get into that. It's like, you always research people, and their backstory and what they are about, actually, not just what you hear once upon a time on the radio.
Yeah.
So when you research, you would tell me like, no, I don't like that person, but GOT7, it was always yes. That's cool. That's actually a good thing, I think.
I don't know. Maybe sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But
well, here's the thing. It's not good if they're not perfect. Because if they're not perfect, but you only support them because of their righteousness, then then you're actually not supporting something righteous. You're just
I think it's also that, like, if I support someone else, I feel like I'm giving my energy to something else that is going to take away from my energy that I can give to GOT7.
Oh, that's a whole different thing.
And also, I don't want. I really, really don't like supporting someone who is at the top of like, I don't know, everyone's talking about them, and so I don't want to talk about them. I don't want to give in to the craze. I don't know, but yeah. So, I mean, if they're good, I mean, I don't know, they're all good people. It's not like they're bad people. I don't know anything about like some of these K-pop artists that I can't say if they're good or bad, but I don't know. There's like between Bernie Sanders and Andrew Yang, I always supported Andrew Yang, even though they're both pretty much. I guess my values,
they're nothing
right?
Alike. They're way good compared to everything else.
Yeah.
At least according to you. Me too. Not everyone, but
So, but I wanted to support Andrew Yang because I guess I agree with him a lot.
Yeah.
And I didn't give Bernie a chance.
Oh.
It's basically idolization. I shouldn't do it, but I think I am like past that.
What?
It's basically idolization, like idolizing someone. I don't really idolize them, but honestly, like, I feel like if I disagree with one thing that they're supporting, I feel like
you can't support them anymore, right?
Yeah.
That is a problem, I think, for so many people.
Yeah.
Like, our entire society, I think, has that same problem, and it's very annoying.
Yeah.
Like, I see it in you because you do research, and I've been next to you doing that research for so long. But I've seen it in everyone, and myself included. It's very annoying because it's like, you'll be all into them, right? Like, this is my new favorite race car driver. They do all these things, and they have this life outside the racetrack where they all these good things, and they do this and this and this and this, and then the next day you're like, oh, but in 10 years and a half ago on this date, they actually donated to the wrong charity. I don't like them anymore. It's like, And then it's like on to the next. Where's the next perfect person?
I don't really do that so much.
Not you. I'm saying that's the thing.
What I do is that I forgive their wrong stuff because there is so much I like about them.
Oh, that's a good thing, I think. That's something I think we should do, unless it's really, really wrong. You shouldn't forgive the wrong stuff, but you should forgive them if they are getting over it. Yeah, if they're stopping doing it.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing that we need more of in society. But that's different. Yeah, it's a different thing.
But it, like...
The analogy.
It goes the other way eventually. It's like I have to have the energy to give them. When I don't have the energy to give them, I take this one wrong thing and be like, oh, I'm not into them anymore because of this. And that's not true. The real reason is I don't have energy for them anymore.
You don't have the energy to sit there and make excuses for them while you're idolizing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have a society, a human culture where we're not obsessed with like someone being perfect. Where we just accept everyone as we are, try to all get better together.
Yeah, honestly.
Because it's been that long before we were alive.
Yeah.
Every religion has their idol. Whether it's one or thousands. And almost everyone has their religion. Very few people don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
That's one thing actually I like about Hinduism a little is all their idols are all their idols have something that they're not correct, that they're bad at.
But are their idols the same level as regular people? Because then that's kind of weird if they're not.
I think it's because they have like they're basically like, I don't know, they're not. I honestly don't know.
It's just the stories. It's like a story
it's
created
stories,
for a
but I think
story.
It's like from the perspective of one person. Like the story is about one person.
Yeah. So
that one person
is the protagonist.
Like you hear a lot more about that person than everyone in the story, and they're not perfect people. Like in today's standards, or standards of people, Lord Shiva is like smokes weed and has anger issues and stuff. But I don't know why he's God, but he makes some good decisions, but it's not like he's perfect.
Maybe the point of that whole
I think
system
he has
is
some
that
power.
to show that nobody is perfect.
That's what I believed my whole life. But people don't see it like that. Which basically means it's not doing its job. Yeah. They see like they have this ultimate power, so they can do anything. So I feel like people basically try to get the power so they can do anything.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of, so that's the religious side of every spiritual group.
Yeah.
Is that they have if you do this, then you get this specific thing. It's not usually about like doing it for the sake of doing it or whatever. Sometimes, but
yeah. So yeah, back to the values. I was thinking about like the core memories of people from when they were kids. Builds the values. And values
mixed with your thoughts about it.
Yeah.
Discretion.
Yeah.
And core memories.
Yeah. So basically, even though siblings go through the same life experience, it's not really the same life experience, depending on where they are in the thought process. Like, and
also every human is not
exactly at the same level. Yeah.
We're not all born the
emotional intelligence
same
or
creature.
Anything. Or like basically like intelligence or emotional intelligence. I don't think ignorance is actually really blissful. um, like
Total
being
ignorance.
being
But if you,
blissfully ignorant is like amazing if you are.
I feel like when you're ignorant about something, you don't know that you're ignorant or blissful. You just think something and are
Yeah,
maybe wrong.
yeah. But if you don't know that you're wrong,
I,
then
I
that's
think
good.
it. I think it's to take it a step further. It might be like not ignorance is bliss, but like what's it called? Willingness for ignorance is bliss.
Like not even
not
having
worrying
the
if you
thought.
know or not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, um, Sam, the book I'm reading, The Three-Body Problem, it talks about how when people are born, they were not given as much information as possible.
Mm-hmm.
They were given no information.
That's like us. That's
Yeah.
like life.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what the book says. There's like a game in the book, which basically you get in most games before you start playing the game, it gives you directions, right? How to play. Like it will give you all the information you would need to play the game. And this game he plays, I'm only halfway, so I don't know how it goes further, but he says how it's resembling life. Like humans are not given answers to everything. You're still figuring, like humans don't know answers to anything, and you're playing a game. And in the game, the game he's playing in the book is like that. There is no answers. You just come across people and you try to figure out answers. And life is basically
like
that.
life, yeah.
Like we try to figure out answers, but you can also live without knowing any answers. You can just play the game. And honestly, like even when you figure out the answer, who knows if it's true or not, if it's correct or not. It may be correct for you.
Yeah.
But
that might be as far as we can go.
Yeah. And yeah, it talks about, you know how Horton hears a who in that world, who world, like like this table, the people living on this table, whoever lives on this spec, their laws of physics are going to be different than our laws of physics, but thinking that universally it's the same thing is ignorant. Just because it talks about, there's like two theories, shooter and a farmer. It talks about how like a shooter shooting on the thing, you shoot like in every 10-inch a hole, and the organisms living on that board can think this is the universal law, there is going to be a hole in every 10 inches. And then there's another theory of like a farmer feeds at 10 o'clock every day to turkeys, and then there is a scientist turkey which observes that for a year and announces one day to all the rest of the turkeys, at 10 o'clock, the farmer is coming to feed us, and that day is Thanksgiving, and the farmer goes and kills all the turkey.
Oh my god.
So, anything you have observed over a long period of time doesn't mean that's a fact.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So whatever we have observed over however our lives are is not a fact. It can change as one day, and that day you're not there anymore. But yeah.
Or you are, and
yeah,
things don't make sense anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, so nothing is like a fact. So what you want today is not what you want tomorrow.
That's Yeah, probably.
You
Details
go
at
through,
least.
yeah, you go through life. I mean, if you want the exact same thing your whole life, then you're not growing.
Mm-hmm.
You're basically constant.
Yeah, I think yeah, for me, I've spent like 20 years dwelling on wanting, for lack of a better word, a very specific thing, which is actually just all of our needs to be met. Um, so, but past that, it's definitely like the things I wanted on top of that have changed like daily.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
how am I going to, what career do I do? How do I get into that career? What art do I do? What do I do with my free time? What are my hobbies? What do I want out of life?
Mm-hmm.
Has changed
Mm-hmm.
because I haven't put so much energy or care into those details.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my energy and care is how do I use my life to get these needs met.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
so I haven't, yeah. But that is, yeah, it's definitely true. That,
And if you keep trying to plan the perfect life,
mm-hmm.
I don't think you're going to be happy. You're
things change
you're
constantly
more
too.
prone to stick with it just because you
Oh,
planned it and
yeah.
you're like, now what, I have to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not really. I don't think that's what life is.
There has to be a balance though,
Yeah.
because like, or at least these days, there has to be, with survival being in question, there has to be a balance because,
I think it's not balance. I think it's adaptability.
yeah, sure.
You just have to adapt to whatever
Well, it's
is needed for your needs to be met.
yeah, but it's
But
also, it depends where you're coming from and what you as an individual are like, right? Because if if you're that type of person like me who has, I would like to make plans and fulfill them,
Mm-hmm.
or if you're the type of person like you that wants to see as it comes
Mm-hmm.
and go deal with experiences as it's happening, those are two totally polar opposite ways of going about it.
Mm-hmm.
But and neither one, if we lean fully into it, is possible, right?
Yeah.
So like that's where I mean the balance, just balancing that aspect, because I mean,
you can't spend like. I mean, you can if you want, if that's what you want. There are people who spend tens of years architecting one house, one building.
and it might make them happy.
Yeah, and
Probably
there are
does
also
make them
marvels. Those are all, and there are people who built it quick and still are marvels. So it doesn't, like, you create your own destiny.
Yeah.
And
path.
yeah, and it's okay if you don't get it right. It's not like a competition.
Yeah.
Life is not a competition, and I think most people live like it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that kind of also makes you miserable because you can't be happy. Because you're always trying to get somewhere.
Yeah. That isn't really somewhere. It's just somewhere someone else was at one time.
Yeah.
You can never get there again.
Yeah.
They can never get there again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
It's like immortalizing a moment.
Yeah. I think if we
revolving the world around that
moment. Stop moralizing that moment. I feel like everyone can be happy doing what they want, not what the society wants.
Can you expand from that? Because I can't.
I get okay. So like
topic, but I didn't get the pieces together.
So if you're not trying to achieve somewhere, be somewhere, get somewhere, and just like figuring out what you want.
Instead of trying to get somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay.
And not judging or like not feeling like a failure if you don't get somewhere by a certain age, people can be happier.
Oh yeah.
And also, like, you don't have to have exact same life. Like, it's not like a copy.
Yeah.
Don't be a cheap copy of someone else. Be your own unique self.
Yeah. True.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll look different.
Yeah, and people will judge. It's fine.
Fuck
Because
people.
they're not really judging you. They're
They're judging what it is you're doing and what they want.
I think they want to be courageous like you are, and they can't, so they say, "Oh, this person failed, so are you sure you're gonna make it?" I think they're trying to break you if they're actually judging you.
Yeah, and I think about that a lot. I wonder if that is a subconscious thing of theirs, or if it's really consciously they're like, I want to bring this person down because they're making me feel inferior. Or if it's
and
like a subconscious
it's the competition
doing that
thing,
same
right?
thing.
You're so competitive that that you want to be there, and you don't like anyone else being there other than you.
Yeah, I guess so. There's different ways to get to that jealousy.
Yeah, and especially like when you don't know what you want, like your values. I think everyone should figure out what their values are every now and then, to put you back into your own reality and not just go with this go with the flow of the whole world. Yeah, I definitely get jealous because I want everything. But right now, honestly, I know one of my value, and I keep reminding myself I don't really want to be the best at something. So I kind of am happy about other people getting what they want, because I know what I want.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
I don't really want those things.
Yeah.
It might change, and I can strive for wanting, if I really want what this other person have, I don't have to steal what they have.
Yeah.
I can just make my own better one. Or the same.
More you one.
Yeah.
More personalized.
Yeah. So yeah, I kind of know what I want is in life, so I'm just I can just not focus on external voice anymore.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So
and there's a therapy session to the end.
Yes. Yeah. I want to wrap it around into the topic really quick so it doesn't end like that.
Yeah.
But that's kind of cool. So I know what I want. And good night.
You can also know what you want.
Yeah.
Just try to figure out what you want rather than seeing what the society wants you to be or anyone else wants you to be.
Yeah. I think that's very important and sage advice.
Yeah. People who are alive today, who may be judging you, are not going to be there 100 years from now.
Or at least not judging you.
even if, they're not going to be there.
I mean more like, well, you won't be there either. So
yeah, I won't be there. They won't be there. What if everyone thinks you're stupid? You know you're not. What if everyone thinks you're random or weird or whatever?
Yeah, those things are agreed. I think though,
I think
it
people
can be used for bad purpose, where someone's like, well, no one's gonna care about this in 100 years, so I'm just gonna do what like to hurt people because I feel like it.
I think
wonder
those,
where people
there
get
are
to that.
there
It
are
might be
some
that.
people who are psychopaths, but it's something wrong with their brain. So if they are that, that's what gives them happiness, then they should get treated.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never know what there's so much, and it would be so cool to actually do the research and actually know, but people focus on different things, so it's like the research as well, you have to look into the details to actually understand. But anyways, off topic. Let's just go.
Yeah. So that's it, right? Thank you for joining us for our evening tea. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you in 1 week from now with a new episode. And until then, you can always check our past catalog of episodes. And bye. Good night. Thanks for tuning in.